Good morning here, YouTube people. What is going on with you all today? How? I'm just here in the same place, same bat time, same bat channel. It actually looks like a warm day today, maybe. Every single afternoon, it has rained. It has rained, and it has rained, and it has rained. It's been incredible here. I have never seen a time where every single afternoon it's like pouring down rain. It's crazy. This is the most astonishing weather. Now, there's been bits and pieces of weather like this here and there through the years, but nothing like this. This has been impossible. It's just incredible. You know, you're sitting there on the bench, and then all of a sudden it's black, and the lightning's lighting up the sky, and the rain comes down like crazy. It literally has been like this for about 3 weeks. There were a couple of days that slid in there and we didn't have one drop or whatever, but all in all, it's been pretty weird. It really has. Even the news people are talking about it. So I just wanted to put that out there. I know the weather is boring to talk about anyway, but what I wanted to talk about, and I'm going to try to stay away from this subject after this particular video, but there's a lot of people out here, and I believe that a lot of people have been experiencing this particular subject. So I want to talk about my own experiences. And I'm not going to mention anybody's name. Trust me, I know exactly who you are. As a matter of fact, 3 of you I know 100%ly are listening to my videos all the time. You're listening to them. This is why I'm not showing my face. I'm not hiding from you. I really couldn't care less, honestly. But I know what that entails. I do. Trust me, I don't need to be doing anything out of the ordinary. I'm not standing in front of no mirror, and I definitely don't sleep in front of any mirror. So you're out of luck for that one too. I know you've tried. You've tried to no extent. Okay, so this is what I want to tell you all. I am not fearful of you. I have my Father, and my Father does protect me, okay? But I told this story, and I'm going to reiterate a little bit on it. Okay, so I'm 4 years old, right? My parents built a house on a street. There was probably about, I don't know, maybe 10 to 12 houses on that street at that time. There's actually a little bit more now, but at that time there was about 10 to 12 houses on that street. And my parents bought a house. Well, behind the house was woods. We saw a lot of rabbit and deer and things like this and that. So everything's cool and this and that. But I was going to bed one night, and I couldn't sleep, and I kept looking around the room. Well, in flew these 3 witches. They weren't on brooms, didn't have black capes and black hats and things like this, okay? Anyway, the older one, I could tell clearly, was the leader, and the older one was showing the younger ones what to do. So anyways, the end of the story was my angel came and saved me from that whole situation. And then my mom came and turned the light on. Blah, blah, blah. Everything was fine. And my mom discovered that this guy had the same experience, but he was an adult when this happened. Okay, so my mom remembered that I had said it. And like I said, my mom's older now. She doesn't really remember everything, so I wouldn't even bother with her knowing this any longer, okay? But long story short is this. I could say anywhere between 10 to 6 years, I have been experiencing certain things. And I know that certain people are after me. I know this. They look to do things towards me. And they do it sneakily behind my back. Like they think that I don't know who they are. I know exactly who you are. Could I say this? I'm not going to mention anybody's name, but one of you all is in my family. Haha. You thought I didn't know, but I do know who you are. Sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. But I mean, that's how people are. How you doing, sir? Now, the other 2 to 3 are just want to be quote-unquote witches. And you might think you possess some kind of power or whatever, but you don't. And the one witch, maybe you got a little something there, but it's not affecting me. So I'm really not bothered by this at all. So you can continue on your way, because if you continue to do so, I would not recommend that to you. I will do nothing, absolutely, but my father will. And you could laugh or whatever, I know, because you grab and grasp tightly to the opposing side. But my father always wins regardless, so just go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. And I will never tell a lie. I believe that it was affecting me at one point in time because I didn't realize that it was happening, okay? Now, this is a crazy thing, okay? There are several different types of quote-unquote Christian people that have certain beliefs, and I know people, as a matter of fact, there's a few of them in my family that will tell you, nothing can ever happen to you because you this and you that. Well, this is the funny thing. If you believe in my father's words, he tested Job, he tested Isaiah, he tested all the prophets in the Talmud. He tested Moses. He tested Abraham with his own son. So if you believe that nothing could come against you, then you're just way out there. You just don't even know what you're talking about. So, nevertheless, these other ones, maybe I have met you, and maybe I haven't met you, but you know of me, okay? And I know who you are too, okay? This is why I'm saying this very cautiously, okay? But it hasn't affected me. I do know when it happens, and I do know that it's on a continual basis. I know this, I know that one of you has been like investigating my whole background, my life, my this, my that. One of you has actually tried to get me in trouble. One of you has wished death upon me by car accident or whatever. Sorry, but not sorry. I mean, all of you are in jeopardy of my father because he doesn't have the will to destroy me, okay? And only he can control that. You cannot control that. I don't care if you think you're the most powerful witch on the planet. It's just not going to happen, okay? And you're going to find time and time again that you might be wishing that you didn't do as I have told you not to do. Because eventually it's going to come back to you. It might even be haunting you now. You could be having super bad dreams and not able to sleep, and I mean just totally everything, and it has zero to do with me, okay? Zero. I am not sitting in some kind of room or even out here in the open. I'm not doing any of that and wishing badness upon you. I wish you the very best. And when I say that, it's authentic. It's very authentic. I wish you the best. I truly do. I have left you, and you know who you are, right in the hands of my Father. I don't have any kind of remorse, regret, or anything against you. You can do whatever it is you feel like your heart's content can do. And I don't have any bad intentions or feelings towards you. And I never will. It doesn't behoove me to do that, okay? And I'll never do it. But know this, my Father is not happy when it comes to what you have been trying to do, including my family member, okay? You know I love you. You know I do. And I don't know why that you would ever get involved in that, okay? Maybe some old-time friend of my past. If you've gotten involved with this too, all I can do is feel sorry for you. You know, I do wish the best for you. Maybe you thought my life was a lot better than yours. I don't know. But only you have the total control over yourself. If you want to follow my Father, good. If you don't, good. That's you. It's not me. I don't choose that kind of life. I told you before, I used to ride the fence, but I'm not riding any fences any longer. I'm right there with him, next to him. He is my protector. I love him with all my heart, and he knows it. Good morning. And I know that he's there for me. And whatever you do, you can do, because it doesn't affect me. Like I said, at one time, I started wondering what's going on with me. Why is it that this is not working for me? Why do I feel like I'm confused and apart from things and that? I no longer have that problem. And I thought, somebody must be doing something that's causing these patterns in me. Why is it that this and this is going on? I've not been doing anything wrong. I haven't. So why is this happening to me? And then it was revealed to me, because I asked. For whatever you ask with earnest heart, and you will have that discovery. So I did. And it came to me, clear as day. It was like me standing right here with this phone in my hand, speaking on this video right now. It just came right to me. I didn't have to ask for anything else after that. I don't have the answers to everything, but I do know who was involved, I know what was involved, and I know how what was involved, okay? And I'm not even worried about that at this point in time. It doesn't bother me, you know? Things in my past, they may have bothered me, true enough. But they don't bother me anymore. I could care less. Just continue with your regular everyday life and do as you've been doing. I can only pray that you will come out of this unscathed, because sooner than later, you will be saying to yourself, why did I ever do that? You truly will, especially if you're one of my family members. Especially. Because I don't know why you would have even gotten involved with that. Why? What was the point behind it? I don't get it. But, I can't answer for other people. I have to answer for myself. And at this point in time, there's no return for me. I'm at the point of no return. There is not a point right now that I have that I will make to returning to something that does no longer involve me in it. If you don't have love in your heart, you'll act exactly the way that you have been acting. And I know every last little one of you all, okay? I do. I mean, I know who you are. Some of you, I've never met. I don't know you from a can of paint, and I don't want to know you. But nevertheless, if you have listened to what somebody else has told you about me, it's up to you. I can't do anything about that, and I'll never try to, okay? Just because somebody lives with you for a while doesn't mean they know you. Truly. Because different people are different, I used to keep to myself a lot. So, I would never express my true feelings about certain things, and that everybody that was in my path in my past, I had love for. So if somebody told you that I never loved them or this, that, and the other thing, wrong again. It's wrong. Because I did, and I do. And I have love for my enemies. So they couldn't even go there if you know me, okay? Because I don't know some of them from Adam's horse cat. Like I said, I don't know. Maybe they painted out a picture of themselves to me that they were this and that, but they weren't, okay? And so when I found out the truth, it was time to move along, mosey along down the pasture and find greener grass, because it just wasn't fitting the picture, okay? It wasn't what it was supposed to have been. And I hope you understand that. But I just wanted to speak on that because a lot of people don't realize what takes place. And I know a lot of folks are going through this right now. It's spiritual warfare. And at all costs, too. I mean, people will just do what they'll do. And they don't care about you or what you've been doing or how you've been doing it. They just have their own agendas and their own bad intentions towards you. And I just wanted to say that peacefully, that I have had those experiences. So know that you're not alone. I am and have been praying for all of the people that are experiencing the same type. You know, of course, you didn't have the exact same experience I have had, but you have had similar experiences, and I know this. Why? Because the spiritual world is very, very active right now. This is how we know that he is at the door. He's getting ready to return, people. He is. So if you haven't made that commitment towards him, then there's nothing that I could do for you. There's nothing I can do for you. But if you have, and you've been experiencing the similar experiences that I have, then the best thing for you to do, because I've been doing this myself, is getting into more of the Bible and that, and letting go of all the other stuff. I mean, I do a couple of things online, like I'm playing mob control for money. I haven't made, I don't know, $22 on it since last Thursday. But when I had my other phone, and I told you about that in the last video, it took me 2.5 weeks to get up to what they call immortal. And right now I'm in diamond, which it goes from diamond to master to grandmaster and then to immortal. So in 4 days I'm already at diamond, and I'm like number 200. So it is what it is, but at the end of the day, that's all it can ever be. I just want to let you know that I love you. I love you right there. Love yourself. Love my Father God. And by all means, love each other, people. Until the next time, love, peace, and soul.